All right, welcome back to the Novice Sports Show, a show where three guys plus one came together organically to talk about sports from a novice point of view. Now, we've been on hiatus. Again, there's a lot of lovers in the room, so of course we had to do Valentine's Day. Had to buy gifts for the families, and we had to travel all around the world to gather this news just for you. So with that, we're going to jump on our intros. We got our newest and youngest novice.
Novice Ben.
We got our basketball novice.
Jay.
And we got our all around S talking, got bars for days novice.
AJ.
And we got Ada coming on in here. So again, glad to be back. Please like, share, subscribe. But again, we're just going to jump right into it because we've been gone for a while. So of course, the NBA is the hustle and the bustle. The Super Bowl's over. We missed that show. Fine. But I watched the NBA dunk contest highlights. Normally, back in the day, I used to like watch the whole weekend. I used to love it. Woo-wee! I say it has fallen way off the charts. A guy dancing after a dunk, a guy hitting his head, which was the funniest part was the dude hitting his head on the backboard.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. But all I'm gonna say is this. There's if they're gonna do the dunk contest, please go get the YouTubers. It's more entertaining. So with that, we're gonna drop into the NBA. What y'all got? Besides,
Man,
I want to go out and make a hot little comment if you don't mind, right quick, man.
Mhm.
I don't think that, well, I do think that there are some things that you can put in order to make the dunk contest back to intriguing as it used to be or interesting.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say the hot comment is I think we might need to go ahead and get Adam Silver out there, out of that commissioner role.
What's that gonna do?
What are
yeah.
you gonna do, Dunk?
And we need somebody with more sternness, more, hey, if y'all not playing
Yeah.
hard, which is gonna be, and y'all gonna get fined. Not all these, well, we're gonna have Ben and A-Dub team up so we can play against AJ and Jay over here.
Man, man, did y'all hear what he said about tanking? How he's gonna stop tanking? He said he's
No,
How?
gonna take away the rookie draft.
what?
What?
Yes. He said that he would consider taking away the rookie draft to completely avoid tanking.
And then
Well,
what would happen to the rookies?
I don't know. I
Like
guess
it
it'll
would
be
just
like
look
I guess
like
it would be like a
anybody,
bidding war.
like anybody would be eligible to get the number one pick. You just put all the
well,
names
you
in a
know
hat.
what? I mean, well, was it? Don't they have like a lottery thing? Well, they just
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't
yeah.
understand
How you
how
gonna do
how
that?
any yeah.
I
But
mean, that don't make no sense. I
coming
But
mean,
back,
think
oh
about this. Think about this. You can tank all you want.
yeah,
There's no guarantee that the dude you tank for is gonna get you over the hump, right?
right.
Like it's such a like you just can't predict that
Yeah.
you're going to end up with a LeBron
Mhm.
or I mean think about it. Kobe wasn't was like a top 14 pick,
No,
right?
I think we second round, wasn't
Giannis was late first round, second round. Joker was second round.
it? Yeah,
Like just because you get a number one pick doesn't mean it's going to do anything for your franchise. So
yeah.
tanking to get it, if you get a chance to get a Wemby or a LeBron, like one of these generational talents, maybe I can see it.
But
But
not every
look
year.
at the recent number one picks and
Mhm.
tell me how that's working for them.
Not good.
My
yeah,
man
I
that went
mean,
number
y'all
Well,
one,
remember
go
y'all
ahead.
remember when the Pistons were like the worst team in the
Yeah,
league by far
yeah.
and they got
28 games
number
in. Yep.
5?
yeah,
That was
they
Yeah,
they
yeah,
could
crazy.
yeah,
never
yeah.
get the number one.
Yeah,
They kept
28
getting
games in a
like
row.
five, six.
Like 28 games in a row.
They
Hell.
couldn't catch a break. But now look at the team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Honestly,
a,
man.
speaking of number ones though,
uh-huh.
and I want to keep it a little basketball. It's a little detour to college, but
Mhm.
I don't see a clear number one for me.
Oh no, well they got their top five. I know what Boozers in
Yeah,
the
I
top
know
five.
Boozer
I
is
Big.
don't like
top
Boozer.
three. I don't like
I'm just
Boozer
saying
Boozer
though.
Boozer
one.
is a
Okay,
bump fade. He
so when
just
I
Yeah, I don't like
watched,
Boozer.
no, I'm just saying when I watched him play, it didn't jump to me.
It didn't
Again,
jump out, right?
it didn't jump out to me that he was a pick because, again, I watched the Carolina game. Right, I know he was in foul trouble, but I was just kind of like,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, I said maybe my basketball IQ was low, but I was just like, okay, I don't see him jumping out. I don't see him jumping out. Then the other kids they were talking about
Yeah,
because they were
Darren
just they were
Peterson.
yeah
Look,
they
I've
were
watched I've watched them. I've watched them all, right?
yeah.
I can give you a 1 second, a 10-second snapshot of all of them,
All
right?
right, go ahead.
Boozer has the highest floor, which
Hmm.
means he's fundamentally sound. He got all the footwork. He got the skills. He's not athletically gifted enough for me to
Yeah.
be able to do the things that he does
Yeah,
on
pro.
NBA level, right? But he's not going to be. He's going to be a good, solid
Player.
NBA power forward that can do all the little things. But he's not going to be a game changer.
Okay.
Your
Yeah.
boy from Kansas
Yeah.
Darren Peterson.
has
Don't never
all the
play.
athletic ability you want,
Mhm.
but he's soft, soft. His people are trying to hold him back. He always missing games. He always got cramping issues or a
They calling
hamstring.
him Dean Patterson.
What'd you
Yeah,
say?
DM Patterson for
Patterson.
DM. Yeah,
Yeah.
Do not play.
So
Did
so
not play.
but he's got all the
he's got game.
skill you want, right? Now
Yeah.
you got AJ DeBanza. That's the kid
Okay.
that's at BYU.
Yeah.
Another dude, he's leading the country in scoring. He got all the physical tools you want. Um, he's going to be really good. I think he's going to be either one or two.
Mm-hmm. He will.
Mhm.
But again, he's not a dude I see that's going to be like, we got this dude, now we're good to go.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, I
number
don't see him.
four, my favorite guy of all of them, and I may be a little biased because I'm a Tar Heel, is
Yeah,
Caleb
Wilson.
Wilson.
Oh,
Because
Wilson.
to
Yeah.
me, he's got the full package
Yeah.
of all the things you want. But again, he's not the dude that you're going to say, we're going to build our franchise around from day one.
Yeah.
He's going to be the guy that's going to, I think he's eventually going to be good. I think all these dudes will eventually be
They're
decent,
good,
right?
but they're just not
But
jumping off the chart.
it's a deep group.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
all the freshmen, there's like top 8 are all going to be freshmen.
Mm-hmm. See,
But this
go ahead.
isn't one of those groups where you just got a dude that you just
Yeah.
know automatically is going to come in and
And
be
jump.
like the top guy in the league.
Yeah,
Be like a Zion Wilson if he would stay in shape.
yeah, Zion Williamson. Like I don't think any, and I wasn't really that big on Coop, but I don't see
Yeah.
none of
But
them on Coop
Flag,
level.
Hey,
I don't see
hey,
none of
I
them on Coop
told
level.
you. Hey, I
Man.
told you. White Jesus is that guy. He's going to be that guy. He is that guy. Listen,
And speaking of that guy, I'm glad they traded that boy over there, the one that's always hurt.
see ya.
I thought he was retiring, man.
Then
Nah, they sent him to. He might as
Go
well.
ahead, AD, go to
They sent him to the
DC.
Wizards. That's where all good players go to retire. For real.
Retire. He retired. Look, I'm sorry.
Him and
but
Trey. Him and Trey. Look, him and Trey about to revamp the Wizards and take them
Hey,
to the
look,
title.
I'm sorry, but he retired. He retired his 5th year at the Lakers. That's what he retired. That's
Man,
all.
speaking of the Mavs, though, I cannot wait for Kyrie to come back. I cannot wait to see him with Coop.
Kyrie.
I wanted to see him with Coop and AD, but AD ruined it. AD
That wouldn't
ruined
have
it.
done anything.
What do you
I think
say?
Kyrie's going to be in the future. Y'all think Kyrie's staying there?
Well, Kyrie comes back. He'll probably come back after All-Star break is what they're aiming for.
But no, I'm saying you don't think they're going to try to trade him though eventually? That's what I'm saying.
They better
I
not.
don't know. I don't know if he has any value anymore, if I'm being honest.
Kyrie's
I think
not going to
that-
play that many more years, but he's a great fit for
What they wanna
the
The Mavs.
Mavericks. But he'd have been a better fit if AD would have been there. Daggone, he messed it up, man.
Mhm.
Hey, man, they got Marvin Bagley.
Oh, great.
Who, Mavs?
Yeah.
In the
Um,
trade,
Well,
yeah.
they probably just biding their time. I think they're going to try to build their team. Dallas has always been, and again, this is past knowledge coming up. They've always had some pretty solid picks. They just never have been able to put them all together. I think now that they got a centerpiece, this is like their Dirk, right?
Yeah.
This is their Dirk. So now they can build around Cooper.
Yep.
Right. They can get the point, they can get the two, they can get a center, and then Coop can play all 4 positions if need be. Or, he can bring the ball up. He can
Yeah.
play power forward, whatever swing. He can play them all, which is good. He just can't play center because of height. So once they get that guard in place, once they get that other two, was it whatever the 4, was it the 3 and the 4 together, they'll be straight. I mean, like I said, they'll be good.
That's
But-
just it. They had that in place.
Not
They
with
had
AD,
all
they
of
didn't.
that.
Look, not with AD. I'm sorry.
They did. They had all of that. They brought AD in.
Hey,
They
look.
already had 2 young
Hey, Jalen.
defensive centers. They had AD to be the 4. They
Yeah.
had Coop to be the 3. They had Kyrie to be the 1. They had it all.
Because I really did like Lively and Daniel Gafford with them.
Yeah.
That would have been nice. outside of that, my boy from the West Coast, he got that phone call, so I heard they needed some help over there in the East.
He gonna cook?
James Harden to the
Is he gonna cook?
Cleveland
Is he gonna
Cavaliers.
cook? Is he gonna
Man,
look? I don't know, man. Like I said, I haven't watched much NBA
he looking
basketball.
good too. The fit looking good.
He looking good. Like I said, look, we'll see how fit it is. What are they ranked in the East right now?
I think we're
I
not
mean,
that
they
far.
gonna make the playoffs. I mean, they take the top eight. Then you got the play-in games.
That's record.
I mean, because right now I don't even
They're
know
at
what the
three.
East look like.
They're
Where's our
three. Oh, no,
stat
they're
guy?
at four. They're at
Huh?
four.
They
I said I thought
four?
they were at three, but they're at four. Yeah.
I mean, four's not a bad spot. I mean, because you're gonna play the AC, or was it four? Because one plays eight. No, you're gonna play like seven. You're gonna play
Yep.
like the seventh seed or
The
the
Magic or something.
no. Four gonna play like either five or six.
Mm.
So right
Mm.
now, who would that be? Because I mean, like the
The
East.
Sixers and the Raptors or 6 and 7. No, 5 and 6. I'm sorry. Raptors are 5, 6, 7, Sixers are 6.
Again, I think that's a pretty good matchup.
Yeah.
They're normally equally pretty close, like I said. But I don't know. Like I said, again, I haven't been watching much NBA basketball, so again, I was able to sneak in a few college games. But like I said, I don't know, man. This year's kind of a toss-up, man.
Yeah, it's been so interesting.
Hmm.
Obviously I know that it always isn't seen
Hmm.
to me that it's gonna be big name trade with another big name trade, but I think a lot of people were confused with that Trey Young trade because they got nothing.
I don't think they were who talking about Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta traded Trey Young and they really didn't get nothing back for him.
Well, I think they wanted to move on, man. I think when it's like when they want to blow it up. I think at this point they just want to blow it up. I mean, coming out of OU, he was a great shooter, but I never thought he was a great disseminator of the ball because he never showed me that at AU when he was there. He was a great shooter.
Yeah.
He would come down and create a shot. So that tells me he needs other parts. Again, everybody needs other parts, but they need complementary parts. Atlanta never
Yeah.
seemed to do that for you.
Peace. Yeah.
They never, they had talent, but all in the wrong places because when you
Yeah.
look at him, his assists were never really high, but his scoring was, oh, I scored 50. Yeah, but everybody else scored 10
Nah, that dude led the league in
He
assists a
led the
couple
league in
years.
assists for
a
for a
couple
lot
years
of
ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I know what you mean though. It wasn't winning basketball. It wasn't. It
Yeah,
wasn't.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, it wasn't,
But I guess the crazy thing is, I mean, do y'all remember that year Jordan Poole went off? The
yeah,
Golden State Warriors got more for Jordan Poole than Atlanta did for Trey Young, and Trey Young is
yeah.
more of a proven player than I feel like
Well, I mean,
these players are.
when you get a couple rings and that, you know how that goes. They think you can bring that winning mentality over.
Yeah,
The things that you learned, especially if he's a veteran and he's not, and they're bringing him in to coach up the rest of the younger guys to say, hey, this is how you win, this is how you practice, this is, if we want to increase the record. I don't think Jordan Poole's the guy you bring in to put you over the hump
no,
into a
no,
championship game. He's that guy you bring in to say, hey, you know what? This
yeah.
is how we begin to learn to win.
Uh-huh. You're right. You're right.
So, like I said, he ain't that guy. But like I said, the NBA, like I said, they got to do something to get them views up or something,
He's
man,
yeah,
because ain't nobody watch. I mean, we betting like crazy. I ain't betting a minute because I'm
yeah,
sick of
me.
losing. But like I said, they got to do something, man. They got to do something to get them views up because I ain't watching until like what the end of May, June when the playoffs start. Then I'll start watching again.
AJ, how you feel about your best friend over there in Golden State having that little grudge against Jonathan Kuminga? Even though he's gone now at this point, but
Man, look,
it's so crazy to me.
here's the
James
thing.
Wiseman and Kuminga?
Look, here's the thing. Golden State rolled with their old guys a little bit too long,
Yeah, they did.
right?
Hmm.
They were never going to move off of Steph. We knew that.
Didn't want to
And
move off of
they
KD.
really didn't want to move off of Clay.
They had to
And
though.
they weren't going to move off of Draymond,
Right.
even though I don't know why now they're still hanging on to Draymond because all he does is get kicked out of games.
That's his either Dennis Rodman, baby.
But yeah, man, and they basically didn't they basically let Kuminga walk for free, basically, after holding him for so long?
Hmm. I guess so. I mean,
But I don't know. I mean, I like the sound of Kuminga being in Atlanta. I feel like what they got is a
mhm.
lot of two-way guys, a lot
Yeah.
of athletic guys, a lot of guys that can get to the rim. I just don't know whose minutes he steals. That's the only thing.
I couldn't tell you who else was on that team.
Or where he could
Atlanta.
be in. Yeah, Dyson Daniels, Jalen Johnson. Um, They got CJ now. CJ McCollum.
CJ, I'm about to say CJ McCollum.
Nikhil Alexander over there. I'm missing one dude. Off the top of my head.
That ain't bad. Shoot.
But it's one that I'm really
Cleveland's 4.
Yeah, Rasheer. That's what I was thinking about.
God, these records are horrible. Jesus. And Golden State is 29 and 26.
Mm-hmm.
And they still the 8th seed. Man, what your Lakers doing, man? Why LeBron yelling is fighting, man, against an old teammate? Is he trying to make drama? You think this is last year?
No. Here's the thing with LeBron. Here's the thing with LeBron.
What?
He's not going to retire without announcing it first.
Right.
Because he wants to go to every game, and every time it's his last time playing, they're going to give him a rocking chair, give him a plaque, give him a statue, just like they did with Kareem, just like they did with all the greats that retire ahead of time, that tell you ahead of time. They get like this nice big,
Farewell
goodbye.
tour.
And that's how LeBron ain't going out without that. Trust me
Well,
when
you
I
need
tell
to
you
do
that.
something, bro.
So I think I don't want him to leave the Lakers. Look, they're done. They're cooked. They're not winning anything. He's not the focal point anymore. He's not going to get the money that he's used to getting.
Sure not.
So if he demands to get paid 50 plus million,
Yeah.
he's not going to be back with the Lakers. Bottom line.
He is going to be right there in Cleveland with James Harden and Donovan Mitchell.
And it's going to further ruin. The Cleveland's the only one he could get away with just because he could say it's going full circle.
Yeah.
But he's not putting him over the hump. He's not helping him out. I don't even know if they're going to pay him what he thinks he can get.
No, I mean, but like 50 million is a lot, man, for a guy who ain't gonna get you where you need to be.
No, I know. And that's the thing.
A lot. That's like cap space.
LeBron said many, many, many years ago, after he left Miami, he would never play for less than he was worth again.
Well,
and he hasn't.
Well, the market will show you what you're worth.
Well, somebody will pay him that. It might be the Hornets. It might be the Bucks, but he ain't going for 10 of those. So I hope he says, "Look, I want to finish it out at the Lakers. Maybe he goes back to Cleveland to finish where he started, whatever. But I hope he says, I'll take less. I'm gonna play one more year, so you can bring in some talent around me, and we're gonna make one more push to try to get a title. I hope that's what he does. If he does anything but that,
I do think
that's my guy.
that
It's a little selfish.
I do think that Braun on the Cavs would help. Small forward for the Cavs for the past few years has always been our weak spot. Right now, I believe that who we got. Well, actually, Jalen Tyson, he's been showing out this year a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean,
you got to remember, it's a dude that's not going to play any defense.
Yeah,
and it's a dude that needs the ball in his hands.
I mean,
is Cleveland gonna say, LeBron, we need you to be on the wing and just stand out there, and we don't care if you play defense? Or are they like, look, we're young, we got a lot of defenders, we need you to be, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing.
But see, not only that, I heard in the rumor mill of the intranet that Miss Buss, isn't that who owns the Lakers, right? So she was.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I heard that
she was agitated with LeBron.
She's been agitated with some of his antics. That we went out and we brought Bronny in when we didn't have to. We went out and we did this when we didn't have to.
Man,
so, you need to acquiesce a little bit. So, like I said, when they leak stuff like that, there's always a little bit of truth to it.
Yeah.
They want him to take a deal so he can stay. But again, if he doesn't take the deal, they're setting it up for him to go wherever he want to go.
Well, that's good because Jeannie is out of there.
Yeah. Was she out of there? Where she gone?
They don't have. They gave up.
They just sold it.
Yeah, they gave up control.
Okay. Well,
they still have a role, but they don't have.
They don't have the owner. They don't have the majority percentage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
I do have a question though.
Yeah.
If you're Braun, if you're the NBA, one, where do you put Braun's statue? Two, do you change the name of the Cleveland Cavaliers center?
No.
Or the court or anything like that?
No.
Nah. No, because
No.
he was there in the beginning. He brought a championship, but if you're gonna get a statue, I mean, like I said, they'll probably put a statue there because that's where he's from.
They'll
But
put a statue like in the middle of Cleveland. Like
yeah, I'm just saying,
he's getting a statue in
He's
Cleveland. It don't
getting
yeah,
matter
he's
where.
getting
yeah, I'm
Cleveland
just saying
100%.
he's getting one there. But again, us, right? When you talk about putting a statue somewhere, there's a reason why there's a statue of Michael Jordan in Chicago.
Yeah.
There's a reason why there's a statue of uh Kareem, Kareem, Magic, and all them in LA. There are reasons why. Can you tell me who else James Worthy played for?
He didn't play for anybody.
Thank you. Who else did Magic play for?
Nope.
Kareem,
But listen,
Milwaukee.
you could justify putting a statue of LeBron. 100% he's getting one in he's going to get the biggest one ever made for a
Yeah,
basketball player in Cleveland.
yeah,
100%.
clearly,
It's going to
clearly.
be bigger than Jordan's. It's going
Yeah,
to be the biggest one ever. They're going to see to that.
yeah,
You could also put him one in Miami.
yep,
Yeah.
You could put him one in LA if you really want to. Now
yeah. No,
is he on the level of the Magics and the
Yeah, no,
Kareems
no,
and
not
the
Rushmore, nothing like
Kobe's?
that.
No.
no,
But he brought them out of they were irrelevant
yeah,
till he got there.
yeah,
He gave them a title, say what you want, and they've been relevant ever since.
yeah,
They hadn't been relevant for a long time, even when Kobe was there.
yeah, yeah.
But they won't give him one in LA. He'll
No,
100% get the biggest one ever in
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
He might still get one in Miami. And the league's going to do something. There'll be something named after LeBron.
Oh, they will. I mean, like I said, but
Something will
he's been
be,
the face of the league for over a
yeah.
decade.
Something will, they're going to throw LeBron a bone. I guarantee that.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to do that. I mean, I give, like I said, that's a no-brainer. But like I said, seems like Cleveland will be the optimal place. Again, when you think that's where he started his career. And again, this goes back to stories, right? We always talk about stories. So if he does leave the Lakers and he does go to Cleveland, he does this farewell tour. That's just more money in Cleveland's pocket for the most part. Because like you said, when he stops in Charlotte, everybody's going to come see him. They're going to be selling merchandise. They're going to be selling LeBron's last rodeo, whatever. Same thing they did for Kobe. Everybody gave him his flowers. He's going to do that tour. But of course, that doesn't mean what they call it, load bearing or whatever we want to call it nowadays.
Okay.
Load
Load
management.
management. Is he going to play in every game? He may play the first 5 minutes and then step off. I just paid $400 to see 5 minutes of LeBron. I'm not happy with that. I want all 60 minutes, nothing personal. But no, like I said, we're gonna have to take a commercial break right quick, and we'll be right back at it.
Got it.